storybook to fill virtue's hunger. Running wild and living free, riding high on that carousel.
Biker TV is brought to you by Parts Canada and Drag Specialties. We support the sport. Join Biker TV at Summer Ride, Summerside PEI. Advanced Welding Techniques, training for success. Welcome to Biker TV, by bikers, for bikers. This week on Biker TV, more artistry and iron motorcycles with Edjo. Bike night at Canada's power sports leader, Royal Distributing. CMDRA drag racing action in Medicine Hat, Alberta. But first, more of the Custom Creations Cycle and Ink.
I'm Chris Crandall from the Valley.
From the Valley.
From the Valley.
I see some patches on here and stuff.
Yeah, I'm a veteran, and I was with the Royal Canadian Dragoons and in Petawawa and Gagetown.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for all you've done for all of us.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank all the other guys and troops and everybody else.
What brings you to Creative Customs and Ink?
Well, I come out here today to support Lowell and Nick and Trevor and Candace, the whole works of them there. They're a great bunch, and they just opened up their new shop here, and it's a great spot, great friends, and
yeah, it has
great
been a
bikes.
good time.
Oh yes,
Dance-offs and everything.
Oh my God, I guess so.
So you have a special trick up your sleeve for us today?
Not for the camera.
So what are your hopes for the shop?
We are so ecstatic to where it's come so far. We started so small and it's grown so much in 2 years. To be a specialty business, we're not in need. So to have to grow to this so quickly, we're just like mind blown. Like I can't even think ahead of where we could go next. We're just so ecstatic for where we are right now.
Well, I've known Lowell for about a couple of years now, and he actually rides with us sometimes. So.
That's awesome. I see you guys everywhere. You guys are.
We try to make everything.
What's awesome if you guys come out here and support these people here today.
Good.
And I always love seeing you. You bought a bike here also?
I bought a 2012 Street Glide.
Nice.
One of the first ones they sold.
Right on.
Yep.
I haven't seen that one yet.
No, it's black and works nice.
Works nice?
Just like
How
new.
nice?
Real nice.
Real nice.
Real nice. I love it.
So what are you doing here today?
Poking him with a whole bunch of needles.
Excellent. There's a lot of color in there.
Yeah, for sure.
How long have you been tattooing?
About 3 years.
So you're almost done for the day? Come down the home stretch, you said?
Yeah, I'll do some white highlights and stuff, finish up the wrist, and yeah, pretty much done.
We do the tattoo service. We offer parts and accessories and all your apparel for motorbikes. We do special order as well. If I don't have it, I'll find it for you. I've sourced out Frankenstein trike kit for the trike we're working on out back. That wasn't a supplier we had before. So yeah, we'll do pretty much anything you want. We'll even worked on a four-wheeler in the winter, so we're not strictly bikes. We're not strictly Harley. We'll do anything. Four-wheelers, three-wheelers. Nice. Snow, we can get for sleds as well. Yeah, we're pretty excited. And we're venturing into paint. That's our next step. We're going to start doing some painting and some airbrushing as well. And the sky's the limit.
That's it.
The sky's the limit. We'll see what happens.
How's it going?
Going good.
So you're the hard ass that rode in here on your bike today.
I don't know about being a hard ass, but I drove in.
It's kind of cold out there. No, I didn't see anybody else riding in here today.
It ain't cold.
Yeah.
It's all in your mind.
So what's your name?
Dave.
And what brings you here?
One of these guys calls me preacher, but...
Okay, preacher. Preacher.
What brings me here? All these machines.
She's my co-pilot, goes everywhere.
Yeah? Where's the farthest place you guys have gone?
No, we don't go too far.
No, just a lot.
Wharf Rat.
Oh, you've gone to the Wharf Rat? Oh, that's exciting. It's a lot of fun there.
Yeah.
A lot of different types of bikes.
With the building and the layout, and the whole project happened really fast for us because we were wanting out of where we were. And we started shopping around to find something, and this building had been empty for about a year, and it was really just a case of trying to decide, do we want to be out in this area? But it's been a great move. I mean, the welcoming that we've had, the foot traffic's been unreal. It's just been a great experience so far.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
I'm proud to be here. We all are. You got a lot of great friends and supporters.
Yes.
And I wish you the very best.
Thanks.
Lowell's been doing all my work for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's.
That's the word around here.
Yeah,
he's the man.
He's a pretty good guy. Yeah, it's been great. They've done some exhaust work and getting some forks put on and some little detail stuff.
It's got to be good because you keep coming back, right?
Oh yeah, I love it. I love it. These guys are fantastic.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
and plus you can get your tat, right? Get your bike fixed,
exactly.
Get a tat.
Exactly. Well, they saw me coming, I guess.
After the break, more artistry and iron motorcycles with Edjo.
We take people that want to get into the industry, and we spend 15 weeks with them, and we prepare them to work in an authorized Harley-Davidson dealership as a technician. Harley-Davidson training. The sky's the limit.
Spady Transport, now hiring owner-operators. Join today and work for the very best. Now hiring owner-operators. Spady Transport.
Dragon Jeans, what Biker TV rides in. Protect your assets. Dragon Jeans.
Advanced welding techniques, training for success. Come see our new virtual training lab at advancedwelding.ca.
Tilbury Auto Sales RV Yamaha. One-stop shop. Over 300 units in stock. RVs, power sports, autos, Yamaha. Financing for everyone. TilburyAutoSales.com.
Conquer Motorcycles. Conquer your ride. Custom Rides and Rods, a must-stop in Kelowna, BC. Conquer Motorcycles. Closed captioning by Great Job Hog Tunes, supporting radio for radiation. Congratulations, Billy.
Here with Biker TV, and just brought out a few of the old artistry and iron collection of some of the more vintage bikes that we have. And there they are, and this is the old show. This is the original 1980 trailer that we used to go across Canada and pleased a lot of people, but we're sort of bringing every note in the open and starting to expose things again, and Biker TV was one of the first to be invited to film some of the bikes that we have. So enjoy yourself.
As you see, this is a Harley. This is a 53, this one. And
Judging by the serial number, she's a FL, which means she's a 7.4 engine. It's a complete restoration, so we just wanted to show you how these things go together. That's why we started with a frame and put in the transmission, the oil tank, and then the motor, and then we threw the front end on it. It's actually been together, and we've taken it apart to paint it, and just the fenders and tanks got to get painted now. This one's a little different than most bikes I build. Most bikes I throw together, I try to keep the originality there, and everything that was black, and this bike's going to have a little extra chrome on it and buffing. I don't chrome aluminum on a restoration, I just buff it. But I do like the chrome toolbox, I do like timing covers polished, I do like anything that's aluminum polished. So this bike's going to be a little more dazzling than most bikes that we do. Everything's brand new in this bike. This is, like I said, a 53 FL, very limited edition. To me, it should be the 50th anniversary, being that Harley started in 03, and they called their 03s the 100th anniversary, so 50 years previous should be a 53. So this would be a 50th anniversary bike. Even though they call the 54 the anniversary bike, I don't know why. But it should have been 53. I think they forgot about it in 53 and thought, oh, we forgot the 50th anniversary. Let's call the 54 the anniversary, because we only made 4 or 5 bikes in 03, so the call production run is 04, but it was really 03. So to me, a 53 is your genuine 50th anniversary. We got the motor all bolted in now. Got the speedo hooked up, the primary case, the brake system. Once the paint comes back, she'll be finished. It won't take long after we get the paint back.
After the break, bike night at Canada's power sports leader, Royal Distributing. Biker TV is brought to you by Hip Cycle, where Biker TV goes. Creative Chaos Tattoo, not for the weak of heart. Biketoberfest 2015, live to ride. Flat Track Canada, almost time for action-packed family racing. Congrats on the new location, Custom Creations, Cycle and Ink, Cambridge, Nova Scotia.
Carrier's Tank. Sudbury office is now hiring quality owner-operators. Company drivers also wanted. Laidlaw Carrier's Tank. Our people and our equipment set us apart.
RPM Havelock, the show that has it all. Every type of cool car, all the car clubs. Artistry and iron motorcycles. Who has Canada's coolest big rig? The Trucker Television Show and Shine. Swap meet, farm equipment, boats. World-class plowing match. RPM Havelock, the show that has it all.
12-gauge Customs. Award-winning trucks. Big rig chrome and accessories. Shop online or call. 12-gauge Customs.
Atlantic Canada's largest motorcycle rally, the Wharf Rat Rally, Digby, Nova Scotia.
got a lot of good people that come in here every week, and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Unfortunately, it's our last one of the year. We started up again next June in 2015. As you can see behind me, there's just tons of bikes, tons of people here. The MS Society's been cooking up storms for everybody every week, getting them fed. We have the ice cream guy here today. Just lots of prizes to give away. Spy and Oakley contributed enormously. And I just like to thank everybody, all the sponsors that have done this for us. Everybody enjoys it, and we don't want it to stop, so you better show up every Thursday between June and July.
Voted in from Kitchener just to meet some other biker enthusiasts. This is a 1956 BMW, an R50, 27 horsepower. I've had it 8 years, and it's been rebuilt, repainted, and all set to go. On this particular one, a standard gas tank would be 17 liters. This one's got the touring tank at 25 liters. Side stand's an option, the rear carrier, and a little chrome trimmer on the headlight. This is original mileage on here at about 98,000.
Kind of feels like a gorilla riding a tricycle sometimes. It's 1988 Yamaha YSR 50. I've probably logged upwards of 3,000 kilometers on it. Not exactly easy K, usually around 10,000 RPM. Street legal from the factory. A lot of guys did turn them into racers, especially for their 11 to 14-year-old kids to get into racing. But every 2 years I take it to the Mad Bastard Scooter Rally. It's a charity rally for the Kids Help Phone. Check it out. It's bunch of crazy guys on little scooters and little bikes, 800K in 24 hours.
It was a big project. It took 3 years to put together, pretty labor intensive, and just a love. It just sort of suits me. I'm just, that kind of crazy person, yeah. So out of the ordinary, it's all my work. So I just like to ride.
I got a DRZ 400 SM Supermoto. It's pretty fun. It's a lot different, but it's like a dirt bike with street tires. I got a second set of wheels for it, so if I like going off-road, I can throw them on. You can ride it pretty much anywhere. Anywhere you feel like going. Nice and light, agile. It's my first street legal bike, but I've ridden pretty much everything. I grew up around motorcycles. My father's got 2 Harleys. All my friends grew up with Gixxers and everything like that. Fairly stock. It's got the typical DRZ mods, airbox, exhaust, jetting, everything like that. Any back twisty roads seem to be the best. I just moved back from Kelowna, BC, so out there in the mountains is probably the best.
I love riding bike. I shop at Royal Distribution for clothing and helmets and a few accessories that we need. I'm James Hewer from Kitchener. This is my 1990 Goldwing. It has 242,000 kilometers on it. And as you can see on that map there, I'm an iron butt rider. I do long distance riding. I've done all 48 states in 8 days, 13,606 kilometers. I'm the second Canadian, my buddy's the third Canadian that ever accomplished all 48 states. I like animals, and my theme is eagles, which is the American bird, because I'm part American, and I have wolves. On the front I have raccoons, so each theme's a theme that you have to walk around with the bike to see. I have a matching trailer, a Bush Tech trailer at home with a big eagle and a wolf looking at it too. So Bevan Finley up in Belmore is the guy that airbrushed it, and I had it done up to make it look pretty. But it's also a riding toy. My next big goal is once I retire, I want to put this on a plane and go to Europe and drive around Europe for a while, and hopefully somebody over there might buy it, or else I'll bring it back home. Ride safe and ride smart.
After the break, CMDRA drag racing action in Medicine Hat, Alberta. Dragon Jeans, the authentic motorcycle jeans. Biker TV rides safe in Dragon Jeans. Dragon Jeans, what's covering your butt? The Bikers Reunion. Bikers battling cancer. New Liskeard, Ontario. Canada's biggest ride, the Freedom Ride. 15 miles of motorcycles. We want you. The Bikers Reunion.
Ontario Truck Driving School. Your path to success. Training for your future. Thousands of jobs. Ontario Truck Driving School.
Welcome everyone to Biker TV at the Medicine Hat Drag Strip. This is the CMDRA series sponsored by Screaming Eagle, and our event sponsor this weekend is Medicine Hat Harley Davidson. We want to welcome everyone to an outstanding weekend where we're going to have the finals. We have a couple of classes that are decided, and the rest is open for grabs for first, second, and third spot for points. And we'll be deciding season champions and national champions before the end of the weekend. We're going to see some behind-the-scenes actions of what actually happens on the event. So we can encourage you to come out and race on the weekends with us instead of racing on the street where it's dangerous. Come and run in the safety of the CMDRA.
It's a great sport, and it's good for the motorcycling industry.
You know, and I've mentioned it a few times, kind of like family out here, isn't it?
It is, yes. It's everybody knows each other, everybody gets along. It doesn't matter what you ride, everybody's just having fun. Faster the better as far as I'm concerned.
We managed to track down Dave Toth, who's the president of the Medicine Hat Drag Racing Association and the head track prep guy here. The track was looking a little tricky this morning. It was pretty darn cold, eh?
Yeah, right now it's actually still only sitting at 50 degrees Fahrenheit. That's it's pretty cold. It's tough to make traction. I mean, it's sticky, but it's still cold. So, I mean, we'll work through it here. Hopefully the sun's going to bring it up to about 70 degrees here before we start racing.
Tech inspection is on Saturday morning on the two-day race, and we usually close tech around noonish. While tech is going on, we do have, and what we're currently running is an open test and tune that everybody can run in. We will have a mandatory riders meeting somewhere between the test and tune and first round of qualifying. Then we'll move in the afternoon to 3 rounds of full qualifying. Today we have about 70 bikes registered. The run order, pretty well the same as it's always been. We'll start with Pro Modified, Pro Street, Pro Dragster, Modified, Super Bike, Destroyer, Super Street, Super Gas, XL, Hot Harley, Street, VP, and then I don't think we have any bikes or sleds or ATVs, and then we'll do a round of the juniors. The cars will run in front. We have some guys doing licensing today. Put your hand up and you are licensing. You run at the front of your class. Be ready for a 1 o'clock start. We'll start with the cars, and everybody have a safe race. Now, we do have cars running at CMDRA events. They help make the rubber down on the track so we get excellent traction. And that traction is really paramount when you're trying to apply 500 horsepower in some cases, even more, down to the racetrack. Need optimum controlled conditions. The bikes will back into the burnout box, and then they'll warm up the tire, or boiling the hides as we like to call it. And once the tires are warmed up, they'll move through into the area up front here, which is kind of a pre-stage area. That's no man's land, and pick their lane, and they're actually looking for a nice line, sight line that moves down the track, and so that they can get, again, maximum traction. So a starter will wave them in, and they'll move into the staging beams. So we have a pre-stage. That's the first top light on the tree. Then they'll move through and they'll actually turn on the second light. That's full stage. Once both bikes are fully staged, auto start will start the tree, and it'll come down with a 4/10 pro tree, so it's 4/10 of a second from when the yellow lights come on, all three yellows at the same time, and then the green light will come on. If you're seeing the green light, you're probably late, so you want to be gone. And if you jump the gun, you get one of those, and it's called a red light or a red eye. Stay tuned on Biker TV while we bring you in-depth action at the Medicine Hat drag strip.
We all take pride in our rides. Send us a picture of your sweet bike, and it might be on national TV. 2 wheels, good enough for Biker TV. Like us on Facebook and check us out at bikertv.ca. We all take pride in our rides. Send us a picture of your sweet bike, and it might be on national TV. Next week on Biker TV, we're in Fenwick, Ontario for the 12th annual Biketoberfest. The Ryan Villapoto Bike Charity Auction. Support Radio for Radiation. More wicked drag racing in Medicine Hat, Alberta. Biker TV is brought to you by Join Biker TV at Duke's 10th Anniversary Party and VON Ride. Biker TV advertising works. We speak to millions. Parts Canada and Drag Specialties. We support the sport.
We should have met years ago.